Why are rehabilitation services crucial for landmine victims? Imagine walking through a peaceful village when suddenly an explosion changes everything. Landmines and cluster munitions are hidden dangers that can cause lifelong injuries. These weapons are often used during armed conflicts and are part of the means of warfare that can harm civilians long after fighting stops. International humanitarian law, including the Geneva Conventions and the Anti-Personnel Mine Treaty, aims to protect civilians from such dangers. They requiring countries to help victims and prevent the use of weapons that cause unnecessary suffering. When a landmine explodes, it can amputate limbs, cause severe burns, or lead to other serious injuries. Many victims are children or farmers who accidentally step on these devices. The injuries are often life-changing, making daily tasks difficult or impossible. That is where rehabilitation services come in. They include emergency medical care, surgeries to repair damage, and physical therapy to help victims regain mobility. For example, fitting prosthetic limbs can cost between $1,000 and $10,000 each, and recovery can take months or even years. Rehabilitation is not just about fixing the body. It also involves psychological support to help victims cope with trauma and social services to assist with reintegration into their communities. Without proper care, many victims face permanent disability, social exclusion, and economic hardship. Rehabilitation services help them return to school, work, and family life. This support is a moral and legal obligation under international law, which emphasizes respecting the rights of civilians harmed during conflict. Countries that have signed the Geneva Conventions and the Mine Treaty are expected to provide care and support for victims. These treaties also encourage international cooperation to share resources and expertise. For example, in remote areas where health systems are weak, international organizations often step in to provide services. This cooperation helps ensure that victims get the treatment they need to rebuild their lives. Providing rehabilitation services also benefits entire communities. When victims can return to work and school, it reduces the long-term social and economic costs of landmine injuries. It helps prevent cycles of poverty and social exclusion. However, many affected countries lack the infrastructure or resources to do this alone. That is why international and non-governmental organizations play a vital role in filling these gaps. In the end, rehabilitation services are essential because they uphold the principles of human dignity and respect for human rights. They help victims recover physically, emotionally, and socially. They give survivors a chance to live full lives despite the scars of war. These services are a practical way to show compassion and responsibility, ensuring that those harmed by landmines are not forgotten or left behind.